The second story begins with Gilda having a terrible dream of Two-Face kidnapping her newborn twins. Janice tries to calm her down, reminding her that he's in jail. Bruce, however, is busy going through news clippings, noticing one has a connection to the twin announcement. I believe it was the day after, sir. Do you see a correlation?
Plot convenience!
Two-Face is extremely happy as Bruce explains to Dick that a uniform shop has been burnt down as he gets into hero mode. Batman arrives at Arkham and poses as an inspector, but one guard does not like this little surprise. But as our hero tries to go after him, the other guards who quickly get their asses kicked before going after Harvey himself. Harvey, no one's gotten hurt yet. Surrender and I'll put in a good word with the authorities. Double talk, Batman. I'll have none of it.
Hey, how'd you know what I was gonna say?
Two-Face makes a run for it and uses a plastique in order to make a getaway. A moment later, Janice and Gilda are packing for safety, but it quickly becomes Gilda's nightmare as Two-Face is there to take away the twins. Harvey Dent is dead. My name is Two-Face. Don't make me tell you twice.
We hate repeating ourselves.
Gilda and Janice are tied up as they beg to be let go and the twins put back, but Two-Face turns down the ransom. The cops and Batman show up to figure things out, but have no leads. Meanwhile, Two-Face has had a doctor run the twins' chromosomes to look for any anomalies. Harvey then calls Janice, posing as his brother, demanding the fertility drug.
Yikes.
The doctor asks to do experiments on the twins, but the coin says no, and Robin heads to Janice's medical facility as Two-Face is currently robbing it. The new Stooges, Turner and Tyler, go to kill Janice, but our duo crashes in.
See, even in comic book form, superheroes have no respect for glass ceilings.
Robin then knocks Two-Face's coin out of his hand while Batman handles the henchman. Two-Face goes to attack Robin, but he's quick enough to get out of the way. Our villain then tosses something to set the place on fire, allowing him to escape. Batman contacts Gordon to let him know what's going on, while our Four Eyes cannot handle children. Boss, ain't there no way you can stop that crying?
No, there isn't. Just gotta let them cry.
Our villain gets into the private estate, and we get a couple pages of that as Four Eyes goes to shake down Mr. Baxter, but it turns out to be Batman in disguise. Our hero also decides to replace the baby with a gas can, which goes off, allowing him to take Four Eyes and Two-Face as well.
Good night, Two-Face.
Two-Face, however, gets the drop on Batman with the second gas bomb, knocking him out and ending the first issue with our hero in a similar situation as the first story. Meanwhile, Robin is hiding in a tree while our villain does the premeditated victory speech, and Batman reminds him he needs the second coin flip. Very well. I'm so sure the coins will that I will let it choose again. Heads, Batman, the scarred head. You lose.
As long as your scarred side doesn't give me head, then we're fine.
Robin grows impatient and throws smoke grenades to confuse Two-Face, which of course ends up leading to him being captured very quickly. Two-Face then rolls the giant lens towards Batman, causing him to roll away, destroying it instead.
Even if it's in a coin, superheroes have no respect for glass.
Two-Face is of course pissed off, threatening to shoot Robin in half in order to get away. Then, at the hiding spot for a villain, the doctor begins questioning the reason for the twins. After he explains what's going on, the doctor turns his attention to dissecting Robin. Bummer, man. Glad he's not interested in our brains. Or what? Two-Face has a meeting with his client apologizing that his job is not yet finished, all while the good guys are doing detective work. Gilda takes Batman aside and secretly tells him that the twins are actually Harvey's and that she has hid it from both him and Janice.
See, this one is where Gilda should have thought twice, because now she's just hiding things from everyone and looks like the worst person in this relationship.
The IT nerd figures out where a file of patients was hiding, so Batman heads over to Cromwell's to find Two-Face already there. But as the hench twins try to take down Cromwell, Batman leaps into action, keeping the baby safe. Meanwhile, Cromwell tackles Two-Face from behind, which was not smart as he gets a shotgun shoved in his face. Batman pistol whips Two-Face's Two Faces.
Who throws a gun?
Four Eyes knocks Batman out from behind, much to Two-Face's delight. They take the twins once again, and Gordon helps Batman come to, and he questions how Two-Face even knew about Cromwell. He then goes to talk to Gilda again, and he questions if she should jeopardize Cromwell's kids, and her response is to slap him. He reminds her to find Janice, and
Holy fuck, that face is disturbingly creepy. Like, why is this designed this way? It is weird.
the rich snobs don't want to work with the Doctor now, but Batman swoops in anyway and gives away that he was reverse tracing Robin's uniform. Our hero takes out Two-Face's gun, but he has a hidden second gun, quickly putting the shotgun to the babies.
You're bluffing, Two-Face. Not even you can be that low.
Don't test me, because I'm going to fail that. I didn't study.
Batman pleads with Harvey, letting him know that they are his children, and Harvey finally takes over, stopping the doctors as the authorities and Gilda burst through, and our comic ends with Harvey asking Batman to tell Gilda about his good deed, as the heroes swing away into the Gotham night.
These stories are okay. They're not the Long Halloween and that type of story with Two-Face, but they're also not the worst. While there are some things about the modern art story that I personally don't like, especially the art itself, I personally love the 40s style story. That being said, what can you do? It's a Two-Face story. It's not going to be an immaculate Batman story. So, I give them a 6 out of 10. That being said, thank you. I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.